Oliver was a bright, energetic, and slightly mischievous boy. His family had just moved to a new city because of his parents' jobs. At first, Oliver felt excited about the idea of a new environment, new friends, and new adventures. But only a few weeks into the new school year, he started to feel deeply disappointed with his new classroom. At his old school, Oliver had many close friends. His teacher was warm and encouraging, always smiling and cheering him on. He was often chosen as the group leader. He played basketball during recess, and he felt like he truly belonged. Every day at school felt like a celebration. However, in the new class, things felt different. Oliver struggled to make friends. The other kids seemed distant and sometimes even cold. His new teacher was strict and rarely laughed. When Oliver made mistakes, some classmates even giggled, making him feel embarrassed and alone. Each evening, Oliver came home and complained to his mom about how much he missed his old school. He said the kids here were mean, the teacher was boring, and that he didn't feel happy at all. Eventually, Oliver came up with a plan. He wanted to change classrooms. He was convinced that somewhere else in the school, there had to be a class that felt more like the one he loved so much before. One weekend, Oliver's grandpa came over for a visit. As soon as Grandpa sat down on the porch, Oliver ran over, his face full of frustration. "Grandpa," Oliver burst out, "I really want to switch to a different class. This one is terrible. The kids aren't nice and the teacher doesn't understand me. Can you please help me convince Mom and Dad to let me change?" Grandpa looked at Oliver, his kind eyes sparkling with warmth. He chuckled softly, patted Oliver on the head, and said, "Before you make any big decisions, let me tell you a story." Oliver leaned in closer, curiosity overcoming his anger. "Once upon a time," Grandpa began, "there was a young man who moved to a new village. The young man was nervous about what kind of people he would meet, so he went to visit a wise old man in town. 'Sir,' the young man asked, 'do you think I will like it here? Are the people kind?' The old man didn't answer right away. Instead, he asked, 'Tell me, what were the people like where you came from?' The young man frowned and said, 'They were mean, selfish, and dishonest. I didn't like them at all.' The old man nodded slowly and replied, 'Well, you will find people here to be exactly the same.' The next day, another newcomer visited the wise man and asked the same question, 'Do you think I will like it here? Are the people kind?' The old man again asked, 'What were the people like where you came from?' This second young man smiled and said, 'They were warm, helpful, and kind. I loved them so much.' The old man smiled back and said, 'You will find people here to be exactly the same.' Oliver listened carefully, his eyebrows beginning to furrow in thought. Grandpa continued, 'Do you see, Ollie? The first young man carried negativity and distrust in his heart, so no matter where he went, he would only notice the worst in people. The second young man carried kindness and hope, so he found the best in everyone he met. Wherever you go, your experience depends more on what you bring with you than what you find there. People and places reflect back what you show them.' Grandpa paused, then leaned in closer and gently squeezed Oliver's shoulder. 'You are missing your old class because you loved it and felt safe there. But you keep comparing, and that makes you blind to the good things that might already be waiting for you in your new classroom. Maybe that shy kid in the corner wants to be your friend but is too nervous to say hello. Maybe your teacher has a kind heart but needs time to know you. If you keep holding on to old memories and expecting everything to be the same, you will miss the small, beautiful surprises right in front of you.' Oliver looked down at his shoes. He remembered a boy named Sam who had picked up his lunchbox when he dropped it, and the quiet girl named Emma who had once shared her markers with him during art class. Suddenly, these moments started to feel more important than he had realized. Grandpa gave him a big, warm smile. Instead of asking for a new class, why not try bringing a new attitude to this one? Smile more, ask others to play, offer help, share your ideas bravely. You might be surprised how quickly things start to change. Oliver took a deep breath. His mind felt clearer, his heart a little lighter. He looked up at Grandpa and said, "I think I get it now. Maybe it isn't the class that needs to change. Maybe it is me." Grandpa laughed and nodded proudly. "That is my boy. It takes a strong heart to look inside and decide to grow. Remember, Ollie, no matter where you go in life, you will find exactly what you are looking for because it lives inside you first." Today, many of us find ourselves like Oliver. We jump from one job to another, one relationship to another, one city to another, searching for the perfect environment or perfect people. We hope a new place will magically make us happier, more successful, or more accepted. But often we forget that happiness and fulfillment do not come from outside, they come from within. Our mindset shapes our reality. If we carry complaints, judgments, and fears, we will find faults wherever we go. If we carry gratitude, openness, and kindness, we will discover warmth and connection in unexpected places. Before rushing to change our surroundings, it is worth pausing and asking, What am I bringing to this new place? Am I giving it my best chance? Am I seeing the good, or just comparing and closing off? By choosing to be present, to contribute positively, and to see the possibilities rather than the flaws, we can transform not only our experiences, but also the people and places around us. So next time you feel ready to run away from something new, remember, perhaps it is not the place that needs changing, but the lens through which you see it. I hope you found this story helpful. If you enjoyed today's story, be sure to hit the like button. It might seem like a small thing, but because of how the YouTube algorithm works, videos with more likes tend to get shown to more people. So your like really helps this video reach others who might need it too. And if you find my content valuable, consider subscribing. It really helps more people discover it. Thanks for watching, and I wish you and your family good health and peace. See you in the next story.